Good morning, guys. I hardly ever get to do this, so I thought that I would show you what I'm taking with me today for breakfast and lunch. So I have my 2 cups of coffee with the sugar-free sweet Italian sweet cream. I have a tablespoon in each, so that will be 0 smart points. This here is my tea, and what I do is I steep it for, this is the tea here, and I steep it for, I don't know, about probably 20 minutes, and right before I'm about to walk out the door, I'm going to take the tea bags out and throw ice in it, and I take the tea bags out because otherwise it'll get, I've popped the tea bag before, as you know. This is going to be my breakfast. At about 9:45, it's my egg cup, which is actually more than half full. It doesn't really look at like it's half full, but it is. Of a small Panera cup, and my apple. Don't you love that cauldron mug? Isn't that adorable? And then for lunch, I'll be having my salad, which I'll throw a little bit of the boathouse dressing on. That is a 1-point turkey wrap and grapes. So my whole lunch will be 1 or 2 points. I have to remember what I have on the turkey wrap. And then I have my Mio that I will, I went out and bought 2 new Mios last night. So I'm taking my old one to work because my old one at work is almost gone. And you can see that I put the lids from the Panera cup on it. And then I put E and S for egg and salad. And then I just put a little bit of dressing in here, a very little bit, and shake it up. And I have plenty, so this is what it looks like. I have a meeting this afternoon, so I will probably grab a bag of popcorn and take it with me, of the Boom Chicka Pop, and that would be 3 or 4, depending on which one I buy, or which one I grab. And I will either see you guys in a couple of minutes in the car, which I doubt it, because it is dark outside, or I will see you this afternoon on my way home from work. So I just wanted to show you how I pack it all up. This is my lunch box, which is a 31 lunch box, which I put inside of a 31 small utility tote, and I put my coffees in the front. Now these are not spill proof, so I will carry it very gently. You might notice I did make myself a 3rd cup of coffee, so I will count that as 1 point if I end up drinking all 3. I don't always end up drinking all 3. And then in here I'll actually slip my iPad, and if I have to change shoes that day or have to do running club, if I have to change shoes that day or running club, I can slip that stuff in here. And then there are more pockets on the side as well. And then I also have a professional bag, which is like a purse bag that has all like files and things like that I have to work on, and graded papers and whatnot, clubs that I'm running, and things that I have to do. That's in a different, totally separate bag with my wallet, my glasses, things like that. And if I'm going somewhere where I'm just needing that, I'll take that. This is kind of my stuff I need bag. So yeah, I carry 2 bags.
Hi guys, it is Thursday, November 2nd, 2017. Couple of things I want to talk to you about. I can tell you right now I'm in a kind of bleh mood. Just stress, some things that happened at work today that kind of put me in a bad mood. But just recently, so I mean I had a pretty good day up to that. Let's see, Weight Watchers Day. Okay, a couple of things I want to talk about. I want to tell you about my day. I want to tell you about some things I've heard about Weight Watchers, and then I also want to tell you my November goals. Okay, so first of all, my day. I have used 7 of my points. I had my egg cup for 1. I had my turkey wrap for 2, because I had the Olay wrap, which is 1, and the turkey, which is 1, and a salad for 0, and I had an apple for 0 and grapes for 0. And then I had a bag of the Boom Chicka Pop cheddar for 4. So I've had 7 points today. I do not know what dinner is yet. I know that I have several options. I have the chicken, I have leftovers from last night, number 1, which is the poor man's lasagna, and if they have that, I won't be eating that. Maybe I'll eat a turkey wrap. I have the turkey or the chicken braid that has the mushroom soup and the mushrooms in it. I have, which is like a Pampered Chef recipe. I have the, oh my goodness, son. I have the chicken bake, which is buffalo chicken, potatoes, peppers, mushrooms, onions, and non-fat cheese. So all of them would be basically the same points, except for the poor man's lasagna, which again I wouldn't eat. I would have a turkey wrap, which means I'd be really low in points today. But anyway, so that's my day so far. I don't know which one I'm going to make when I get home. What I really want is some sushi. And I have 27 points, and I don't know how much I would get for 27 points. And no, I have less than that. 30, 29, 28, 27, 65. I have 23 points. And I don't know how much I would get for 23 points. I know that I could have 1 cup of shrimp fried rice for 10 points, or I could have 1 cup of shrimp lo mein for 10 points. And I would be happy with either one of those. The problem is you don't get 1 cup, you get a whole kit and caboodle of them, and I would want that and sushi. So I don't know. But either way, that's my thought process tonight, and I know it's stress, and I know that I want to eat because I'm in a mood. So that's where I'm going here. So, my November goals, okay? So I had originally said that in October, I wanted to lose 12 pounds from the time that I had went to 25 till now. I only lost 5. But, so now I think I'm going to keep that going, and I want to lose another 5 by Thanksgiving, and then another 5 by Christmas. That'll be 10 pounds down, and I'll be in another decade. So that is my goal. Everyone talks about their goal weight, and I had set mine quite high. I think I set mine for like 150, and I still would be thrilled to be in that. I still would have to lose like 40 pounds from now, but I mean that's what I'm still thinking, I guess. I don't know. We'll see when I get to 150 if I'm happy there. My other goal is to keep my water intake up and to drink more water with natural flavors in it, like lemon or cucumber or something like that. Right now I'm using the flavors that are artificial flavors like Mio. Gosh, I'm so sorry about my hair and my makeup today. It looks terrible. I'm trying to, I love the Mio. It takes the place of, like, right now I don't feel well because of the sinus thing, and the Mio feels like juice to me, and so I'm not craving juice. And when I'm sick, I usually crave juice. So that works out. So I don't know, that's still on my list. I erroneously every month try to say I'm going to work out this month, and here's the thing, baby steps. So I was thinking about the term baby steps today, and I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make sure that I get my 10,000 steps in a day. All I'm really doing right now is allowing whatever my tracker says to say to be what I did that day, whether it's 5,000 or 7,000 or 10,000 or whatever. And 10,000 is my goal. I reach it sometimes. I reach it like 2 or 3 times a week, and that's it. So I had heard once that 8,000 used to be the goal for most people, and now they've upped it to 10. I usually get 8. So I want to start making sure that I'm getting 10 a day, even if I have to get my 10 a day. So that is one of the things that I want to work on. I may have to actually add some things in. I might have to take extra steps. I might have to walk around the living room or go outside and walk around the yard and walk up and down the street for a little bit. I don't know, but I want to try to get my 10,000 steps in. I will say this, it is going to get cold soon. It's already starting to be cold in the morning, so I can't imagine I'm going to be doing a lot of outside walking, but I also have a trip coming up where I'll be doing a lot of walking, so that's my November goal. My November goal also is to keep my my points low for breakfast and lunch, like I have been doing, but still try to stay in my 27 to 37 point eating range a day, get my blue dots. When I first started doing this, keeping my points real low for breakfast and lunch, I didn't get a lot of my my blue dots because I was low all day. Now I'm starting to eat my points in the evening, which is when I want them. Oddly enough, another goal of mine this month is to have a glass of wine here and there. I miss wine, and I stopped drinking it because it was giving me really, really bad heartburn. But now someone had said to me that I've lost a few pounds to try to drink it again. It might not do it as much. So I may have a glass of wine here or there. Another thing is to eat my Thanksgiving dinner. Yep, just eat it. I'm going to save all my points for the day and hopefully all my weeklies that week, and I am just going to eat it. But I am going to try to eat it without snacking while I make it and actually sit down at the table and eat it. For years and years and years, when I sit down at the table, by the time it's time to sit with my family, I'm full because I have snacked on everything that I have made. I've had some turkey breast or some turkey, skin. I've had lots of stuffing. I've had spoonfuls of stuffing. I've had spoonfuls of mashed potatoes. I've had spoonfuls of green beans. I've done it all, and by the time I sit down, I don't want it. So my goal this year is to save my points all day. If I do snack, I want to snack on vegetables, raw free vegetables, so that when I do sit down at the table, I am eating my Thanksgiving dinner with my family, counting my points, and moving on. I'd like to do some type of hike or walk Thanksgiving morning. I was going to do a 5K, but in reality, it's $70 for my husband and I to get 2 t-shirts to go do a 5K, and I get that it's for a good cause, but around Christmas, I could sure use that $70 somewhere else, so I'm just not going to do it. So that's that. And then I think that was all my goals that I had for November. Yeah. So let's see how I do. And then my so what I heard about Weight Watchers, and you guys might have heard this too. Now, first of all, I want to start off by saying this is all 100% speculation, rumor, conjecture, whatever you want to call it, is all 100%. I've heard it on Facebook, I've heard it through friends who are doing Weight Watchers, and I have heard it through YouTube. Okay, that's it. Now, I've heard it from several YouTubers who I trust, and but even they say this is complete and utter rumor. Okay, so what I have heard is that Weight Watchers has applied for 2 brand new patents. Okay, the first one being one called Weight Watchers Fresh, which is like a box service, which I thought Weight Watchers already had. So I don't really know about that one, and that probably wouldn't concern me because I don't want a boxed meals as far as coming to my house where I have to fix it, because number one, I'm picky about my food, and number two, I have to feed too many people, or at least in my head I still do. There's really only 3 of us usually, but I still in my head cook for an army. That's why I have leftover chili and leftover poor man's lasagna this week. But anyway, they're going to go camping with me and we're going to be fine. So I don't know what Weight Watchers Fresh is or when they're going to do it, but that sounds something like I'm not interested. Okay. Now, the other one that they applied for is Weight Watchers Freestyle. I don't know what that is. I have no idea, but the words freestyle scare the bejesus out of me. Okay? Because it sounds like I'm out there twisting in the wind. Now, guys, I have tried every diet plan out there. I have tried Atkins. I have tried having a personal trainer. I've had getting a life coach. I've tried smoothies. I've tried yogurt diets. I've tried so much. The apple cider vinegar. I've done it all. And I lose perspective, and I lose, if I'm not losing, I turn it off and I give up because I cheat. I look at for example, when I used Fitness Pal, I just wouldn't track stuff. You know what I mean? I would be like, oh, or I had 3 ounces of that when I really had a whole bowl. you know? And who was I cheating? Who was I telling? Who was I showing this to? Nobody. But I don't know what it is about Weight Watchers. Maybe it's because I pay for the app. Maybe it's because people know I'm on it. Maybe it's because it works. I don't know, but it works for me. And I don't want to change it. However, having said that, some of the things I've heard that may be changing are, I heard that they're going to reduce our lowest amount of daily smart points. Now, what I mean by that is that right now, depending on how much weight you have to lose, the lowest number of daily smart points you normally get is 30. You never go below 30, no matter how much you have to lose. Okay? But I heard that that's going to go to like maybe 24 or 25, but that our weekly points would stay the same. So if you're like me, you're thinking, oh my God, that's 5 points out of my day. That's a meal. Okay? But on the flip side, I heard that lean proteins may not cost any points anymore. Now, I don't know if that's going to be unlimited chicken and beans and whatever else they decide to make lean protein. I don't know, because I could eat my weight in some chicken. I don't know if it's going to be unlimited, because let me tell you, right now then, take stock in shrimp, because I'm going to go out there and buy all the shrimp, and they're going to be shrimp in everything I eat. Shrimp is already almost zero half the time when I eat it, but if I can have it unlimited, boys and girls, let me tell you, there are going to be lots of shrimp cocktail and steamed shrimp happening at Lisa's house. Crab and lobster, same thing, almost limited or almost unlimited now, but if it makes it unlimited, let me tell you. Okay? And then chicken too. Will the grilled chicken from Chick-fil-A be now unlimited and 0 points? Because I'm in, guys. I'm in. Okay? So, that's what I've heard. I've heard that from people that I consider credible sources. I've heard that they're going to roll this out in the UK this month of November. And then I heard that, now I can't see it all. Then I heard that the people who are already on the program would have theirs rolled out in December. And that it would become a new program for anybody signing up now in January. Well, all of that's fine and good, and I'm good with, not having to count these lean proteins. Trust me, I'm good. Not good with my points going down, but, we'll live, we'll deal. But, I don't know. I don't want a whole lot to change because this is working for me. I have also heard rumor, and I don't know anyone personally, but I've heard of people who were on Points Plus, which is the points program before Smart Points, who, when they went to Smart Points, the program kind of stopped working for them for a little while. And I don't want to go through those growing pains. I don't want to go onto what I call my food encyclopedia on my tracker and not be able to find stuff I want because they're still rolling it out and they don't have the algorithm right yet, or or things that are marked or that I already know how much they are now change. That scares me. Can I still use Smart Points if I still want to use Smart Points? It scares me because I watch YouTube videos of people who are doing Simply Filling, or people who are doing some other things. And, if points or if Simply Filling works for you, great, fabulous. If intermittent fasting works for you, great. I'm rooting for you. I am your cheerleader. I am your champion. Go do you. But points works for me. And while it's slow and I am in the Turtle Club 100%, I'm okay with it, and I'm scared of it changing, okay? So I was telling my daughter this today, and her words were yikes, and I agree. So stay tuned, and tell me what you've heard. Again, I'm not asking for any insider information. If you are someone who works for Weight Watchers, Weight Watchers Ambassador, which I don't even know what that is. Somebody tell me what that is. I don't go to meetings. I'm a strictly online person. So if you know anything and you're not going to get in trouble by telling me, or you have a clue, or you think you might know, tell me what you know, because I'm nervous and nerves make me eat. And nerves make me want to walk away and say, well, if they're going to change it, then it must not be working. Now, while I can appreciate the fact that they're keeping up with the science and they're saying, yeah, protein is important because protein keeps you full. And it's all about the sugar and the fat, and fiber and things like that. Like, I'm okay with those kind of things changing. I just don't want it to be a marketing ploy. Well, now we're going to start doing this. And now, because again, now I feel like I'm going to jump from diet to diet. Oh, well, this isn't working for me, so now I'm going to go back on Atkins. Or this isn't working for me, so now I'm going to go on the all-bacon diet. Wouldn't that be lovely? But anyway, it scares me. So stay tuned. Got to know what's going to happen. No one knows. So I am finally almost home. It is a little after 4. I don't know what I'm having for dinner yet. If I get a chance to take a picture and throw it on here, I will. If not, have a terrific Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. I do not go to work tomorrow. I work tomorrow, but I'm not in my building. So I don't know how tomorrow is going to pan out as far as food, because I didn't think it through correctly. I had my turkey wrap today, and I have my chicken wrap set for tomorrow. But my chicken wrap I'm supposed to microwave, and I won't have access to a microwave. So yeah. So I'm a little concerned about my food tomorrow, but I will figure it out. If I have to eat the chicken wrap cold, then I'll eat the chicken wrap cold. I don't have any dressing for my salad because I'm out, but I have a little bit of something I'm sure I'll figure out. But I'll work on all that tonight and figure out what I need to do. In the meantime, have a great Thursday, guys. Keep on tracking. If you have a question for me or something you want to see, please put it in the comments down below. You guys are awesome. Follow or subscribe to my page so that you'll get notifications when I make new video. Tell me what you want to see. And in the meantime, guys, have a great night, and I will see you very soon.